What's going on, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. Back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button as always. The kid looking rough, man. We've been winning money, but I need to go get a haircut ASAP. But listen, let's hop right into it. Super green night last night, and post the pics up so y'all can see. And you might be saying 30. Yeah, we got the bets you put on YouTube channel. You went like 4-2. I think I went 3-2 or 4-2 on the YouTube channel. But also, you guys see bets that you didn't see on the video because I caught these bets live. I was watching some of the games, like I caught a college women's basketball game, UCLA and LSU. I think first full game under, I caught that live. I posted that in the Discord chat, that cash. Then the Timberwolves had a crazy game, man. Like 3 players got ejected from both sides or whatever. They were down the whole game and only had like 1 point going into half. You know, we had them on the parlay side to get 20 points, which we knew that was a lot. And for Timberwolves to -2, I didn't lose faith. I knew they was gonna win the game. So what I did was in the Discord, I made a live bet of Anthony Edwards to get the 15 points, which is a lot. I just run it down a little bit, get the 15 points and Timberwolves over 107 total points. I've been betting a long time. I knew they looked so bad the first half. I knew they was gonna win the game. Second half, it was bound to happen. I've been betting too long, so it was a super green night, man. We made a lot of money. We're trying to get back on it today. That's what I'm saying, man. Join the Discord is in my description. Click on the link, man. You don't even have to send a message every 5 minutes and be talking. Literally just catch when I post the daily picks in there, I add everybody. So it's send a notification to your phone. So, and if I catch something live I want to do, y'all can put that bet in live as soon as I make it. Because that was the problem I had with live bets was before my Discord channel. If I would make a live bet, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. I had no way of getting it to y'all in time enough for them without them switching the odds around and stuff like that. So, but man, super green night. I think we ended up going like 7-2 or 6-2, something like that. So, but I love, man, we made a lot of money. We up like, 19 units on the month. This is the last day of March, man. Let's try to finish the month out strong. Today I got some baseball, some NBA. The board was a little weird, man. So my picks look a little weird, but I still got like 5 or 6 picks for y'all, man. So let's hop right into them. First bet of the day, we got Pacers and Kings, right? It's a player prop. Give me Zach LaVine over 3.5 total assists, right? So I know Zach LaVine is a score first type of guard. The Kings have been a little weird since he joined the Kings, him and DeRozan, but they play fast and they're playing the Pacers who also play fast. So him getting 4 assists, I think is a super lock. I think this can happen by mistake. What do I mean? It's going to be like 10 more possessions per team in this game because they play so fast. Indiana gets up and down, going to be a lot of shots. And plus, on top of this, I think this is more of a favorable matchup for Sabonis. Y'all know we took him in the under a couple days ago against Orlando, his under cash for Sabonis. But I think this game is a better matchup for Sabonis. So I think they're going to be trying to go to him early, get him going. They could throw some double teams at Zach LaVine. He can kick it to people. So Zach LaVine over 3.5 assists. That's the first prop of the day. Let's get into the second one. All right, y'all, next prop. Lakers and Rockets. Sengun over 4.5 assists. Listen, this is my lock of the day. I feel like this is completely free money. We know this guy does a lot. He rebounds, he scores. He's a great playmaker. He's a great passer at his size. Sengun is like a baby Joker. You know what I mean? Kind of like similar to Sabonis. Like he does so much, but he can pass the ball. But I think he's a better passer than Sabonis. So give me Sengun over 4.5 assists against my Lakers. Y'all know how I feel about my Lakers. We not defensively sound. I'm not saying they're going to win the game. I'm not saying Lakers going to lose. But what I'm saying is Sengun is definitely going to have 5 assists. He could clear this in the first half between the defensive liabilities of Luka and even LeBron. LeBron get beats on back cuts. He get caught ball watching. So this is a perfect setup for Sengun to end up with like 8 or 9 assists. So that's the next player prop. Sengun over 4.5 assists against the Lakers. Let's get into the next one. Next bet, MLB. Tigers and Mariners. I got first 5 innings, Tigers plus 0.5. What do you mean by that, 30? So after the first 5 innings are done, I expect the Tigers to be winning or it to be a tie ball game. That's the bet I basically took. First 5 innings, Tigers plus 5 against the Mariners. Plus 0.5 against the Mariners, I'm sorry. So if Tigers are up after 5 innings, we cash this bet. If it's a tie game after 5 innings, we cash this bet. Only way we lose this bet is if the Mariners are up by 1 point, 1 or more after the 5 innings. I just think that, for one, I think Tigers wins this game. I think this is a low-scoring game, which helps our case. Or if they do both score in the first 5 innings, it's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be close. So a tie game or Mariners up by 1, we win this. Not Mariners, I'm sorry. Tigers up by 1, we win this. So it's going to be a low-scoring game. Both teams pitch very well, and both teams do not score a lot of runs. So this is a recipe for an under. So I'm going to take, that's the next bet. Tigers and Mariners, first 5 innings, Tigers 0.5, plus 0.5. Let's get into the next one. Our next bet, Nets and Mavericks, NBA total over 215. Now, y'all know I'm all about transparency and being completely honest with y'all. I'm big on line movement. In this game, the line was at 220 and they dropped it down to 218. Y'all know normally I wouldn't touch a bet where the line movement. Now, line movement isn't everything, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on and look at. So they dropped 2 points. The odds makers, the books makers, whatever you want to call them, Vegas dropped 2 points on the books from 220 to 218. So they're trying to push us to say it's going to be a low scoring game. Just after looking at everything, I don't believe that. I feel like that was a trick and a trap to kind of balance out the books to get people, to try to get people on the under, because I feel like it's too many people on the over. I think this game is going over 215. The regular line is 218, so we just need to go 3 points under that and go over that. I don't see a situation how they don't, because the Brooklyn Nets, they can catch fire. They seem to always cover and score. And then the Mavericks have been playing great basketball. They just, let's just say last week and a half, 2 weeks, even with them losing games, they've been playing tough, hard basketball. I think they're going to show up to play. I believe they're in Dallas. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Neither one of these teams are like elite defensively, but they can get hot from three and have a great shooting night. So that's what I'm banking on. So Nets and Mavericks over 215. Let's get into the next one. First parlay of the day. MLB 5-leg parlay plus 121. I know what you're saying, 30. 5-leg, that's so much not like you. So it's just a 5-leg because I did doubles, right? And if you know anything about baseball, you know how rare it is to get a double. So a double is when a player is at bat, he hits the ball. First of all, he has to get a hit, which is already hard enough. These guys don't get hit, so I got on this list right here. But you have to get a hit, right? And then you have to get to second base before you get caught out or before they catch the ball. So there's no way he's getting to, there's no way these guys are getting doubles. Doubles are hard enough already. So the recipe I kind of look for is teams that don't give up a lot of doubles and teams that really don't get doubles, and also teams that are low on hits and don't really get a lot of hits, and also teams that are low on runs. So I try to attribute all that. So I picked 5 guys that I believe that will not get a double today, and a double is very rare. That's why 5 of these only give you plus 121, because they're like minus 600, minus 700. It's really tough to get a double. You know what I mean? So sometimes it happens, but it's not a common thing in every single baseball game somebody gets a double. So this is a 5-leg MLB player props for none of these players under to get a double. 5-leg plus 121. I think this is completely free, so I had to throw it on there, man. And yeah, so let's get into the next one. A little NBA plus MLB 3-leg. This one is also 121. So think about that. I just showed y'all a 5-leg doubles parlay that five of them equaled odds plus 121, and we only did 3 legs on this one and got plus 121. That's what I say the doubles are so rare. I see that cashing with no problem, sweat free, literally sweat free. So for this one, it's a 3-man Rockets plus 11.5. I think the spread is at like 4.5. I think Rockets can potentially win this game. Y'all know how I feel about my Lakers. I would love to think Lakers going to go in there and beat them bad. Even if the Lakers up after the first quarter, first half, we always relinquish the lead because our defense is questionable and suspect. So even if they go up big, I think the Rockets won't get beat by 12 points or more. I just don't see it happening. Not saying Lakers can't win the game, but I just don't see the Lakers blowing them out, right? So that's the first leg. Second leg, I got Detroit Tigers plus 2.5. We already got the straight bet side against the Mariners of the first 5 innings, Detroit plus 0.5. So if I think it's going to be a tie game or Detroit's going to be up after 5 innings, basically the first half of the baseball game, I'm damn sure going to think that the Mariners, if they do win, they won't win this game by 3. So that's the second leg, Detroit Tigers plus 2.5. All right, and then the third leg it's a Miami Marlins game. I think they play the Mets. The Mets and the Marlins, Nick Fortes under a run. He's not getting a run. He's minus 300. Any player can get a run, right? But it's not easy. So the way I try to do it is I try to look at the batting lineup and how it can happen. It's going to take so much for him to get a run. I just don't think all the stars are going to line. So I love him to not get a run. Detroit Tigers plus 2.5, and then Rockets plus 11.5, man. These are all the bets for the day. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you haven't checked the Discord, go check that in my description. Man, we putting winning plays in there. Even I make my plays. There's a couple guys in there know what they're talking about. They put some plays that be cashing, man. So, you know, I understand that we lose sometimes and things happen, but I'm telling you, that Discord is really good community. No toxic BS. Great people, great community in there. We share ideas, we bounce ideas. And like, man, I can kind of, you know, people in these videos, I try not to make them too long and make y'all boring. But in the Discord, I can kind of break down everything. If you just tag me and say, 30, what you think about this? I can always give my deep down analysis. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. 30 out.